Well, hello everybody and welcome back. It is another beautiful day out here in Manitoba. The cold snap has kind of ended. It's only about minus 25 today, so it's not terrible. But today we're gonna go for a fun day of fishing here at the Bridge to Nowhere. That is this place right here. That is located just north of Selkirk. It's a really good place. I'm not sure really what to expect. It does go really shallow to really deep. There's some really deep pockets there. So hopefully we can get on the fish. But today's not just about fishing. Today I'm going to be fooling around with the Dakota Lithium solar panels. I'm going to see if the solar panels can run the LiveScope by itself. And I may also try to see if I can run a 10 amp hour battery with the solar panels on the diesel heater. I'm going to give you some times on that as well. So stay tuned. I'm going to get all set up. I have no idea what this video is going to be, so I guess you're going to have to come along for the ride and figure it out as I figure it out. So yeah, let's get on the ice, drill some holes, get on the fish, and let's try some new stuff. Oh yeah, and of course, when you get on the ice, seatbelt off, open the window a little bit, gotta be safe. Oh, we have made it to our spot. I'm gonna drill a couple of holes. It is super sunny, so working with the solar panel today might be fun. I might be able to get a really good reading. I'm not sure how well that solar is gonna soak up this light here, especially there is a little bit of cloud coverage coming in every so often, but yeah, let's get set up. Let's put those solar panels on the roof. Hopefully we can get some good findings for you. Oh, jeez, there's a hole there. And for all of you that don't know, I had to get a new ramp this time because my other aluminum one ended up getting a little bit broken because I had to drive on it to get unstuck. Unstuck? De-stuck? Whatever. So I picked up this good old steel one from Princess Auto. All right, now one of the first things I want to do is set up the Dakota Lithium solar panels. I'm going to set them up right on top here. I'm just going to have them hanging over, see if that works, but I'm going to attach both of them. These things come in such a cool little packet. Go like that, open them up, get your little cord out, and that's it. And this isn't the right angles or anything for them as well, but I'm gonna try it out. If not, then I'll adjust them a little bit better. Time for you to come in with me. All right, now what's the first thing we do? Get some rods in. A cool little homemade rod holder. Works very, very well. So what I'm gonna do is get this camera all running, and I'm gonna show you kind of how I wanna set this all up. My ArcLab shuttle is hooked up so it can run on the internal battery, or if I flip a switch, it turns off the internal battery so I can run it off an external battery. And that is with this wire here. So I'm gonna show you how I have this all hooked up, and then what I'm gonna do is turn off the LiveScope, hook this up to the solar panel, and turn the LiveScope back on. Hopefully it doesn't screw up my system or anything like that as well. I did a little bit of research. I don't wanna say any of the numbers yet because I'm just not too sure of the numbers, but I'm pretty confident everything is on a fuse circuit, so I should be okay. But yeah, let's get this camera on. I'm gonna show you how to hook up this solar panel. Oh, and there's a fish. Just an absolute little guy. Probably a sauger. We're probably gonna see quite a bit of those, but oh, it just got off at the hole. Didn't feel like it bit it that hard. Yeah, so will Garmin LiveScope run off solar alone? So as I said earlier, I do have a button on here. One says battery, one says accessory. And that accessory, like say, when I turn this off, it's actually gonna shut my whole system down because it's not actually running off a battery. I'm gonna hook up my connector from here to these alligator clips from the solar and then turn everything on, see if it works. Wish me luck. So I'm gonna turn off my system first just to make sure. Hook up my, kind of hard to do this with one hand. Hook up that system, turn it on to accessory. So right now, nothing will turn on because it's not using an internal battery. So I'm only gonna hook it up to one solar panel first and see if it'll actually turn on. First light's on. Will the screen turn on? Screen turns on just with solar alone. I'm gonna see if it actually will let it turn on. That is super exciting, especially for my overnights. I can have it running just off the solar and then battery at night. I don't know if it's gonna have enough power to do so. It looks like it just recycled to turn on. It doesn't look like it's gonna have enough power to turn it on by itself. No, it's just resetting itself. So I'm gonna turn this off. And the other thing I can do is Dakota says I can hook up both of these, get double the amp hour, but the same wattage. So that's gonna be the next step. All right, here we go. If it does recycle on power, I'm gonna go outside and adjust the, oh, looks like it's turning on. Loading maps. It's not gonna find a source because there's no LiveScope attached to it. Now I'm gonna turn my LiveScope on. This may take a little while to get set up, but we're gonna see. It will not run. It goes down to 8.2 volts with everything attached. So I'm gonna turn this all off. It's not gonna be able to run the screen and the LiveScope all on solar alone, but I have one more thing to try out. So today, of course, is just gonna be a trial and error day. It's about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Not a lot of fish that come through at that time. So this is a good day, just do a whole bunch of random stuff. Now that I know that the solar powers will actually run the screen by itself. So if you had the screen and you know, a regular deucer, it'll work. It just won't work with the LiveScope. The LiveScope just pulls that too much more amperage that we need. So I'm gonna unhook the solar panel and then I'm gonna get the diesel heater started. I'm gonna start the diesel heater with one of the 10 amp power boxes, and then I'm gonna hook up the solar and see if I can get the diesel heater to run just off solar. Man, there's a lot of trial and error. Thanks for sticking with me. Like I said, it's gonna be kind of a weird video. It's gonna be kind of all over the place, but hey, if you want someone to try something out, I'm the guy to do it. These do have these little legs here that Velcro out that you can actually stand these up. There's one. There's two. Hook these up together. And like I said, this is that little 10 amp box from Dakota Lithium. It is a few circuits, so what I'm gonna have to figure out is how to do this. The only unfortunate thing is I don't know if a 10 amp has enough power to run the diesel heater to start, because they do draw a lot of power to start. So that's hooked up. Probably not the best to have this in the snow. I'll keep it in the light maybe. This is real janky, you guys. So the heater is on. It's gonna take a little bit to start it up right away. Now the easiest way I can explain how this is gonna work is that right now I have the power box on. That's charging and running the glow plug for the diesel heater. What I'll do is once everything's up and at full tilt and it's running at full capacity, I'm gonna hook up both of the solars to it and I'm gonna turn the switch off. Now what that's gonna do is turn off the power from the 10 amp hour battery and run just on solar. So I'm gonna see if that works. This could be just a big day of disappointments, who knows? I'll let this run for a bit. Like I said, at least if I don't catch fish, I'm gonna have something to explain for you. Seems like it's kicking in pretty good right now. Now that everything's all ramped up and it's just operating on the ignition alone, I'm gonna go outside, turn off the power from the Dakota power box, and see if it's gonna run directly on solar. This is another huge thing I've been wanting to try since, well, it's been cloudy out. Now that I know that it won't work on the LiveScope, we'll see if we can get it to run directly off this. That's not really what solar panel's for. It's not really meant to drive something. It's meant to charge something as well. So, I mean, hey, if we can get it to work, that's gonna be super cool. Now, of course, you can see those lights are on. And here we go. Everything is completely turned off right now. And just to show you, see if I can do this without detaching any of those. This in here, oh, it just shut down. Just shut down with power source. Oh man. I was hoping it was gonna work, but hey, if anything else, I'm gonna let the 10 amp hour run on this with it charging up and we're gonna try it again. So close. It was running for a bit. All right, well, that didn't work either. I do have the solar panels hooked up to the 10 amp hour Dakota Lithium battery as well. I do have the heater just doing a restart right now, so it's gonna eat up a little bit more juice. But what we're gonna do is do a full restart. I'm gonna put a timer on it and see how long I can get this diesel heater to run on that 10 amp hour battery with the solar as well. What are you doing? Just eat it. It's gonna be a sauger for sure, but not enough to be a micro for the Micro Beast of the Week with the Casting Deck podcast, but like we've said before, not skunked. Okay, so the diesel heater just kicked in. That means stopwatch. Start. I will let you know what kind of times we get running on a 10 amp hour battery on a big old diesel heater with the help of solar. At least hopefully I can get some fish to make this video a little bit more worth it. But hey, like I said, if this entertains you, me trying out and you getting a glimpse into my mind of what I do on a daily basis, what runs through my head and what I think would work and what I don't think would work, this is what I love to do. And if I can explain or show you different things that can work or what can't work, I mean, all the best. Saves you a little trouble of doing all this work for yourselves. But yeah, like I said, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, put a comment down below and I'll definitely see if I can answer them. I'm definitely not the smartest guy in the world, but hey, I could always try. Oh man, I'm pretty much the worst angler. Like, I don't know a lot of people that are worse than me. I'm so bad at this. I think, yeah, it looks like it's still down there. It's sitting right on the bottom. You'll see right when I drop it, we'll see if we can land. It's just to the right of it. There we go. It's right on it again. It's right at the bottom though. So he's just nicking it. He doesn't have it all the way. But it's a little sauger. You can definitely tell what they are, especially after seeing them so much on LiveScope as well. I was surprised that this one was as picky as it was. Usually they're a little bit more aggressive, but at least it's something. Is this that same fish? I think that's that exact same fish. Has a weird pull to it. Oh, never mind. She's a gold eye. Nice shiny gold eye. Huh. I mean, that would make more sense because it was at the top of the water column, but or mid-top water column. He hit it right away, right when it hit the ground. So like I said, when you see him that aggressive, it's just got to be a sauger. Thanks for playing. See you later. This one just ate a bare hook. Ow. If I could just get away from these saugers, I'd be good. I don't even know what a big fish feels like anymore. Well, it's getting a little bit later in the day and I'm getting kind of hungry, but I didn't think I was going to be out this late. I was going to do some testing. I didn't think that that 10 amp hour battery would last this long, but I guess with the solar, it does definitely help. What time are we at here? We're at just over 3 hours and yeah, it seems like it's working very well. So yeah, I gotta stay out longer, but what I may do is order some pizza from Frank's Pizza out in Selkirk. I heard they actually deliver to the landing of the bridge. We're gonna have to test that out, so I'm gonna give them a call and see if they actually will deliver a pizza up here. Let's try this out. Hey, do you guys actually deliver to the bridge to nowhere, like the landing there?
Yeah.
Oh, that is absolutely sick. Okay, I'd like to place an order, please.
And just we won't go on the ice. Like we'll just have to meet like just at the, but just where like kind of where you
yeah,
ice there.
Yeah, I can always drive up to the top, no problem.
Okay, for sure. We're gonna get you there.
I'll get a large ham and pepperoni and pineapple, please. Right on, thanks, man.
Okay, sweet.
All right, we'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
thanks. Let's see ya. Frank's Pizza delivers to the bridge to nowhere. They won't go on the ice, but they will deliver to the landing. So that's pretty cool. But I want to give a huge shout out to Frank's Pizza out in Selkirk. Phone number 204-482-7922. They are located at 3317 Portage Ave. That's cool. I'm going to put a link in the description below. If you guys are ever around the bridge to nowhere in that Selkirk location, go check them out. All just bouncing right off the bottom. At least it's the biggest one of the day so far. That was not too bad. Still a sauger though. See, like once again, like pretty much hits the bottom. They're not very good with their eyesight. So it's 4 o'clock. It's gonna start getting dark pretty soon. The solar panel's probably still gonna have some power that's gonna be able to charge, but not a lot. So this is where it gets kind of more the crucial part of the test to see how much longer it's gonna last. We are at 3 hours, 3.5 hours so far, running on a 10 amp hour battery. That's not too bad at all. And you don't have to worry about when I run out of my power with the 10 amp hour Dakota, because I have my new homemade, give you a little peek of this thing, 46 amp power box. This is usually what I'm going to be using to do my like single days or really long extended days on the ice with the diesel heater as well. And it's also going to be able to power everything else because it does have a USB port on the front as well. So that's going to be really, really cool. This is always going to be like one of my main backups as a larger capacity battery. I do have the 23 amp hours as well. That's going to be more for my camera gears and whatnot. But yeah, I'll always have power no matter what, that's for sure. Just because those guys. I'm going to go wait for my pizza up at the landing. I'm going to take the camera with me. Like I said, thanks once again to Frank's Pizza out of Selkirk. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description below. I'm super excited to have something to eat. There it is. Talk about service, you guys. That is awesome. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's your name, sorry?
My name's Jordan.
Jordan? Nice. Yeah. Beauty.
49 and 67.
How awesome is this? You guys always deliver out here?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Hopefully the guys, if you get pizza out here, tip them very well. That's the biggest thing.
We won't come on ice though.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
the one thing.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
There you go.
Oh, look at this. Oh, smells delicious. What more can you say from friendly Manitoba? So yeah, if you do get pizza delivered near the bridge, they will meet you up there. They will not come on the ice, but that little bit of travel is 100% worth it. Now, not only does it smell good, say from Frank's Pizza, I don't want to put it too much, I don't want to slide off, but are you ready for this? That is how a pizza should be made. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it was stuck on the ice. Just a little one. And of course, needless to say, especially if you're gonna go see new areas, go to new places, you know, always try to go to the smaller places as well. You know, it's amazing how often you're gonna find some food that's pretty epic. One of these days, the big one's gonna come by, I swear. We're gonna get one big fish in this video yet, instead of a whole bunch of these little saugers. So I made a choice to stay out here until that battery dies. I don't know how much longer it's gonna be. Could still be another 3-4 hours. I do have two of the, I guess only one because the other one's running the heater. One of the Dakota Lithium 10 amp hour power box that do have lights. I could always turn it around and shine it in the air or something like that. Video is probably not gonna be very good, but I guess we're out here for the long haul. Have something to eat. I'm good to go. It's getting dark out. The sun is down. What time is it? 5:16? Usually about 5:30 it gets quite dark, so at least it's not super cold. Like I said before, it's about minus 20, 22. And what do we have for time for the diesel heater? We're at 4 hours and 40 minutes. Well guys, that is it. I actually had started to do an exit video, but one of the fellow anglers came and he saw the tent and stopped and said hi, so I forgot where I was. So I'm going to give you a quick breakdown of what this video, basically the whole point of this video. Today I kind of stayed close, so I knew the fishing wasn't going to be the best at the spot I was at, but I wasn't also expecting that 10 amp hour power box to last 6 hours. 6 hours, 6 minutes was a total runtime for that Dakota Lithium power box. with the solar panels attached. It was a bright sunny day today, so that made a big difference. But I have to admit, those solar panels are impressive. I'm not saying that because I'm with Dakota, I'm just saying that because this is what I do. I'm here to give you honest results in real life scenarios, you know, running certain things that we do between, you know, finders, sonars, camera equipment, heaters and whatnot. So I hope this is going to help you out make a decision for yourself as well. Even if you have a whole bunch of batteries, it may be cheaper to even get a solar panel, put it outside, put it up on top of your tent. That may give you that little extra edge, that little extra time to be on the ice that much longer. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description below for the Dakota solar panel, so go check them out as well. I'm going to be using them a lot more, so stay tuned to all my other videos. All the videos I do, I'm going to try to do a little bit further testing, either with batteries, solars, testing out different things, see if they can run lights. Basically, whatever I can test with these, I'm going to do on a regular basis. So stay tuned. I'm going to try adding those into the videos to come as well. I'd like to thank Dakota Lithium as well, because of course they're the ones that help me power all the stuff that I do. I'd like to thank Frank's Pizza for getting their delivery guy out here and getting me pizza. I'm going to put a link in the description below for them as well. A+ from my books here. There's lots of winter left. There's a whole bunch of tournaments coming up, so there's going to be a lot of traffic. Make sure you guys are safe on the ice. If you see someone stuck, go say hi. Go help them out, pull them out if you can, lend a helping hand wherever you can. Make sure you guys let someone know where you are when you're coming back. Send a pin, be safe, because we want to make sure you can get back on the ice. And until we catch you again, keep it real.